I gotta find the old drill for this. Hi, Maria. Hi, Samara. Hi. Yes, I'm back. Let's see. I know, like, there's a lot that I missed, but we're going to catch up today. Hopefully. Oh, my God. Okay. Hey, y'all, feel free to catch me up on everything. I think I tried to keep a little bit. I tried to keep pretty active on Twitter at least. Hey, Gigi, Black Nuna Speaks is in the building. Hey, so, oh, you know what? I gotta message my other girl because I'm gonna try to do I'm shaking the table. I'm gonna try to do a collab live as well. So I gotta get that in order. Samara says Mark from God7 is in Korea. He's in Korea. What are you doing back in Korea? Is he about to like? Is he gonna make some more music? I wonder if he's getting back with the boys. Oh my God. Maybe they're getting back. God7 is getting back to do something. Black News Speaks says you can't just leave us in churches like this. My bad. My bad. I'm gonna try to be more active. But you know, life is throwing a curveball at me. For me, I'm the type of person, I like schedules. I like kind of be knowing what's coming next and how to plan my time. And so when things just be happening, it throws me off. It throws me off so bad. My voice is not back, as you guys can tell. I don't know. I gotta go get it checked out. So I think I ended up getting, vocal nodule. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I strained my voice so much that I don't have it anymore. So I don't know. They said I think I'm not supposed to speak for a long time for it to heal because it's like a callus that grows on your throat. Almost like if you overuse your hands and you get a callus, it's like that could be on your throat. And so you're supposed to let it rest until it I guess the swelling goes down or it goes away. And I'm all of my jobs involve me speaking and talking. My hobbies, my jobs, I need my voice to do that. So stuck between a rock and a hard place. Let's see. Black Nuna Speaks is a lineup for Queendom and JYP New Girl Group. We have to talk about that. Yes. Okay. Oh my God, I'm dying. I'm not actually dying. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, y'all. I just choked on the camera for no reason. That's what I get for chewing gum while trying to talk. I need to spit it out. But let's see. Twitter is now in flames when you see where Jackson is. Hey, Jenny says, your makeup is amazing. Thank you. Again, sorry for coughing on y'all. Hey, love your eyeliner. Thank you. Kelper Queendom. The debut was a mess. Okay. So, I got it here too. And I just literally almost swallowed wrong. Okay. It's well, yeah. I don't know what to do about it because as a Leo, I'm naturally loud, or just as me, I'm like loud all the time. Like, even though I'm not somebody who's like super social, but when I'm like enjoying myself or anything, like I'm loud. Like I'm throw your head back and laugh kind of loud. Um, Everything about me is loud. So like trying to control my voice is difficult. Um, okay. Okay, so let's talk about Queendom. So I heard that Luna was coming back. Luna was gonna be on Queendom. And then I think like some of the members of Luna got sick, and so then like Luna, I think is trying to pull out, or at least pull out of the first episode. Then I seen the girls. They was on Twitter. They said, "Don't do that. Stall Queendom. Luna needs to be there. Luna needs to be there. Stall Queendom. Don't start the show without them." Cool. That's all I know. I don't know the rest of the lineup. I did see some drama about Hyoden that has something to do with Queendom. I don't know what it is. I don't know if she's on Queendom because I've never seen Queendom before ever, not once. Excuse me. I've never seen Queendom before. I haven't seen. Um, I mean, I think I've only seen one performance, and I think that may have been like Momo twice. I don't know. It was one performance one of those years that went viral. I don't know who it was. It probably wasn't even her, but um oh, all 11 members are better now, but Hyunjin. Okay. Okay, yeah. So um as you said, why everyone jock at AT stuff? That has been blowing me since like I started seeing it. Like it has been back to back. It has been so back to back. It's been consistent, and I don't understand why everybody has been kind of like coming for ATs this month. I do think it was because like they just got off their world tour, and I think maybe like this is a sign to me that they're like we don't need another big group coming from a small company. So if we can, what we're gonna do is smother you now. Like we're gonna get rid of you now. And I think this is like a big warning call to KQ, to ATs and AT. I think this to me says two things. Okay. Um, I think number one, this means that all the companies are on about to be on AT's ass. Like period. They're gonna be on them. Number two, this also means that ATs is really getting big, and like ATs is actually seen as a big threat, like a huge threat to the companies. So, with that being said, I feel like it's like a double-edged sword that this is coming, like that this is happening because they're still too small to defend themselves right now. At least I see it that way. Let's see. Empress said, I think the little ones are trying to treat Yoden like a no name. Yeah, I was seeing that like new fans like acted like nobody knew who Yoden was. Tomasa ATs is probably going to be as big as they scared they're going to be. Exactly. And I think that's exactly why they're going to get there too. I think they're going to unintentionally boost them even higher. And 18, I was seeing 18. 18 said, bump it. We're not about to be nice. We're not about to be humble no more because 18 is like, we're not here for this because when we're trying to be nice, we're trying to be cute. Now everybody jocking y'all stuff and y'all don't have the means to defend yourself. So all y'all have is 18. And I said, oh, I said, I mean, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Turn all the way up. But I'm also like, this is about to be like 18 is gonna be a big fandom. But I think I'm afraid of when like fandoms get really big because then they start kind of becoming even more toxic. So but I mean, it can't be helped. It is what it is. Oh, stay ran in the building. Army Part 2. Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but pretty much. Pretty much. Like Nuna Speaks says, ATs is that group now. These companies got some real competition, and ATs is not playing around. Exactly. Let's see. Hey, you says it's sad when big companies steal smaller companies' concepts because they know they can't fight back. Exactly. And they did that all the time. Like for those of us who've been here for a while, like you saw them what they did when Infinite became too big and was a big of a challenge, right? You seen then when BAP started to go real big. Well, BAP's own company did that to them. But they do this all the time. And I'm always sitting there like the one thing to not do for KQ is don't abandon your team. Don't abandon your team. Don't try to reach out for more money from SM, JYP, or on any of these other big companies. Like, don't sell your group, don't sell your share. Like, just don't do anything because I'm not over when SM like semi-purchased Woolham. They did something over there with Woolham and got a hold of Infinite, and so Infinite was like sort of under SM and sort of not, and then they like gave them like one or two little comebacks, and then they just that was it. It was over for them. I will never forgive them because it all went downhill after that. Okay. Hollywood says Soyeon's case was so that was embarrassing. I was just so disappointed because I first of all I already knew never to really mess with G Idol like that, but I messed with G Idols like music and like especially oh my god, and I was like, wait, I think I know who this girl is, and I'm like, girl, that's embarrassing. Like that was real. It was just like it was the same thing. Like it wasn't even like, maybe like a cute little heart that has a little bit of resemblance. She could have bit off, off a wave or something. It wasn't like, something a little cute 1-2 note. No, like she took the whole chorus. She just took the whole chorus, the entire chorus. Like, who did you think was not going to see that? Like, who did you think was not going to know that? What was like AT's first win? Like one of their like really most popular songs, like I think it's that and then Wonderland. But thank you, Happiness. But I'm like everybody, how did you let that pass? How did you let that pass? And then I'm like, you should have just taken that L gracefully. I mean, immediately been like, you know what? I just grew a lot of inspiration from it. And I wanted to do a girl version of something. You could have did something real cute, real graceful, and you know what? That was wrong of me, and I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that it's removed, whatever. But that back and forth with her and between her and the company saying one thing and she saying another thing, and she's like, oh, I didn't know until the last minute. They're like, oh, we actually totally knew. And we tried to get them to agree to release it. I'm like, y'all didn't talk to each other. Y'all didn't get y'all's story together first. Y'all didn't do none of that. Nobody thought, let me talk to my girl. Let me talk to everybody else. Let's get the team together and sort of figure out what we're going to do next. Y'all both just started talking at the same time. It didn't make sense to me. Oh, it says, hey, you says, sounds like Cuban say, man. Olive B says, So Young straight copied the song, then tried to cover it up by adding AT's producer right to the credits after the fact, like that would fix it. Right. Like, and then he has to come out, then what's his name? But homeboy has to come out and he's like, I did not give y'all permission to put my name on that. So now you're looking even more crazy. Like, why would you do that to yourself and your team and the group that had to perform the song? Because now the group that has to perform that song is looking a little silly, or they may feel like they look a little silly, but it's not their fault that So Young did them dirty. And wasn't that like their final song too? Like something like the final round or whatever that was. So how are they gonna go about like I don't know that show, but like if it's like rating or whatever it is, like are they gonna still keep that song eligible? Like how are they gonna go about that? Back Nuna Speak says she knew better. It was down right embarrassing. It was shameful. And like I had I don't know if I tweeted it. No, I think I may have messaged some of my friends. I was like, and the worst part is that, you know, and for her specifically, I'm like, so you've done this, you've done it shamelessly, you've handled it poor, you and your company handled it poorly. And so now you're at the point where all of your work and everything that you've written it has now come into question. Now we have to question if this can't be the first time you plagiarize, especially not this hard. So now people really got to check you and everything that you've written to see if you've plagiarized somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like you really like she really put a bad look on her and her group, because you're really going to be known as, oh, you're that girl that plagiarized. Like, she's going to be known as whoever she is. But people are going to check her with, oh, didn't your girl plagiarize that one group? That's embarrassing. Your fans been waiting for you and your girls to come back for like a year. And before y'all come back, they find out you steal. That's embarrassing. Like, Harley Quinn says, I love KQ for speaking out. Alabi, but didn't she have a similar problem before? I have no idea. But see, Harley Quinn, with KQ for speaking out, I'm happy they spoke out too, but that also lets me know. Because I was about to cough again. I can't, sometimes when I breathe in too much, when I got gum in my mouth, I'll be about ready to choke on it. So I'm so sorry. If I choke again. I really hope I don't do it on camera. I'm so sorry, but yeah, with KQ coming out and speaking about Soyeon and everything, I'm like, okay, y'all definitely know about what's going on with JYP. Y'all see the noise, y'all see everything, trending, and y'all see all the drama and everything. Y'all real quiet. And so I'm like, okay, them being quiet is either a good thing or a bad thing, and I just want to know which one is it. Like, like they could be gathering that paperwork together. They could be getting that paperwork together, getting the receipts, strengthening the fortresses or something, just making sure that they don't get dragged. Or they could be like, we're not going to touch it because JYP got dirt on us. So that's one of the suspicions that I had, and some other people who DM me was like, I don't know. Is it just because they're a big company, or does some of these other companies got dirt on KQ Entertainment and or their idols? So there's that too. Like Nuna Speaks says, don't apologize, take your time and rest your voice. We want you to be better first. I'm gonna try so hard so I can get like 100% better and be able to come back and do, all these lives. Let's see. Empress says, and that's what I couldn't understand because it was so blatant. It wasn't even a flop song. Like Wave was popular. AT's had significant following, so it was weird. It was weird. Okay, so I was DMing. I didn't tweet it, but I was saying, boom. This is she doing this because boom. I didn't know that G Idol was gonna have a comeback till after the whole scandal blew up with her taken from AT's. Only after that did I find out, because she has a scandal. I think I retweeted it. I can't remember if it was before or after, but it registered. I would say it registered to me afterwards. I'm like, oh, okay. G Idol's coming back. This girl right here is from G Idol. This all happens right before their comeback. And I'm like, why would she do that? Why would she do that right before her comeback? Because I know there was nobody in Cube Entertainment that was stupid. I shouldn't use that word. That didn't catch on. Excuse me. I know there wasn't nobody in there who didn't catch on. I'm pretty sure everybody heard that one time and was like, girl, this is Wave, this is Wave. So they knew it. So why was this so sloppy? It was, I don't know. It's just so many layers that could be um involved in this because I'm like, it's not adding up. Um, it's not adding up. But all I'm saying is at the end of the day, I'm gonna still be over there on AT's pirate ship. I'm gonna be over there. I'm gonna be staying at AT's. I don't know who that girl group is. I don't know who that other girl group was. You know, good. I hope they make it. I hope So Young didn't destroy their image. Um, I mean, look. I mean, G Idol's probably still gonna make it, but either way, I know I'm gonna be over there with the rest of 18 and waiting for AT's to come back, regardless of what JYP and them do. So Kella says that y'all, they literally said copy and paste, nothing else. They really did, like, and it's crazy to me how the mix did that. Not in the mix, the girls didn't do it. How JYP did that with the mix, and like it. I thought, okay, it would just be, if anything, it would just be the song, or like more, not the song, like the video. Maybe it was like, okay, some of the people who worked on AT's videos probably worked on with them, or maybe it was just going to be a video thing. And that was the first layer to it. Exactly. MK said AT's. Emperor said, like, it was so blatant that I thought the company merger or the introduction of girl group collab was about to happen. Right. Same. Okay. That's what I thought. Right. It says, Saban says Sujin was hard carrying them on stage, but she fell from grace. I don't know the names of the members of G Idol, but damn. Okay, so my first stage when I went and checked out in the mix was boom. I was like, okay, I noticed the similarities in the video, and I was like, okay. I seen everybody with the screen caps that I seen. I said, okay, they copied the video, or they have somebody who was on AT's team work on their video. Boom. That was that. I was like, okay, they'll probably figure that out. But then it was like, oh, there's superhero pirates or whatever on the ship sailing to Utopia. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Whoa. Okay, like, hold up. Then you see the compass and all of that. And I'm like, you're kidding me. This has to be it. Like Empress said, it either has to be some form of a merger or like something going on. But then they come out and they're like, oh, our fan base is answer. I'm like, are you serious? Like, are you serious? Are you serious? And they were. But JYP using 18 for clout, because that's why I posted. I was like, hey, whatever's going on, leave it be. Leave it alone. Don't touch it. Because all of the views from the Mix's comeback came from all of the groups that everybody was swearing that they stole from. They were like, nah, you took our stuff. And they're right. Well, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Okay. But you know, they were right to think that and everything. But see, all of the views came from so many fandoms, like I don't know what Luna stands are called, but Luna's fan base was there, 18E was there. There was like two other fan bases that were all in there, and that gave them their views. Their views shot up faster than a lot of our faves' views. Okay, and then everybody continued to kind of hate, tweet about them, rightfully so upset at JYP, but they put, you know, the girl's name, you know, the girl group's name in their tweets. So then y'all have this girl group trending for days. You know what I mean? So it's like, if y'all really want something to change, y'all first of all pay it dust. Pay it dust, or at least the time to pay it dust was when it first came out. But now it's like they already have all of the, like, a lot of views on them. So I don't really know what the next step is to kind of be able to like both share that, no, this is stolen. Don't think it's original. It was absolutely stolen. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Let me stop. defending eights. Don't stop. I don't think it like. I think they should still defend ATs, but just be careful on the way it's done. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm talking in circles at this point. Kayla said, I thought I was watching Illusion when I saw that daggone pirate ship. I was like, when that? Right, okay, because that scene looked familiar. And I was like, okay. Alabi said, yep, they did because that song was something else. It was something else. Like, I mean, I felt like I was flipping through stations listening to it. Itsy, she says, the mixed debut song was so bad. I listened to that so many times. Stockholm Syndrome set in. The mix should have debuted with Tank as a debut. Okay. Also, JYP also plagiarized Luna and then Hyphen and ATs. Okay, yeah, I was definitely seeing. Definitely saw Luna. I don't know nothing about and Hyphen, but I believe y'all. Then Answer being the fandom name when they lost their mind officially, and any chance of 18 calming down. I need to read y'all names when I say that. That was by Samara. Let's see. Kella says the views at almost 50 million, but the likes aren't even at 1 million. But hey, like, look, but here's the thing. I was on TikTok on my way home from work. And I'm scrolling. And I'm seeing like the people who were 18, they dancing to the Mixer song, and they're like, well, when you listen to it 32 times or whatever, that you kind of like it. And I'm like, this was the point though. That was the point. It was to make y'all listen to it. And then eventually kind of be like, okay, it's good. And then you say, and I'm not mad at anybody who says, I don't, the girl group, honestly, they look really talented to me. I'm like excited. I would love to be excited for whatever they put out that was not a ripoff of ATs or didn't look like a ripoff of ATs' content. I would love to pay attention to what they're putting out because the girls look talented. They look talented. They sound talented. So, it kind of looks like they just had ITZY and doubled in size. Like, honestly, because I'm like, well, I mean, ITZY could have ate too. Like, ITZY could have ate it up too. Samara said the song isn't a grower, and I stand by that. Yes, Black Nuna Speaks, thumbs up the live. Yes. I really love it if you guys give the live a thumbs up if you like. You don't have to, but it'd be nice. Maria says, I think they were saying that in the mix and ITZY have the same greeting. Do they? Because I was sitting there because I was wondering, okay, so I didn't know whether or not it applied because I'm like, well, they're in the same company. Because I'm like, this kind of just seemed like, it just kind of seems like ITZY. Like it just, well, I was listening to it and I'm listening to it and I'm like, it kind of sounds like ITZY except a little more chaotic. Andrea said, you need to watch some Luna videos. They're so funny. And they have great Gen Z humor. Gen Z humor? Oh, man. I don't even know if I even do Gen Z humor. I don't know what Gen Z humor looks like. I'm still on millennial humor, but I will definitely try to see some Luna crack videos or funny videos. Let's see. Maria says, I think they were saying that in the mix and ITZY were this. Oh, yeah, I read that one. ITZY says, JYP probably saw aespa Next Level and tried to remake it. The mix song didn't have structure. Yeah, I definitely thought of aespa too, and I don't even, mess with aespa's music either. But I definitely thought that. Like, it was a collective of things. And the whole, the girl, the Lily girl, I remember I had watched it. I had watched it with my sister in the room, and I was like, Lisa. I was like, oh, like she really does look like Lisa. I was so shook when I found out her name was actually like Lily. I'm like, what's happening? What's happening? Um, The baddie says, I'm noticing a trend of plagiarism with these new groups. First it was ESPA, now it was the mix. Maybe the big three companies are running out of ideas. Just saying, maybe it's time for them to step back. Exactly. Jones says, did you like a Pink song? I loved it. I did. I did like it. I do think the other one, the older ones for me hit a little harder, but I did like a Pink's new song. Black Newest Speak says newest disbanding out of nowhere. But I'm not surprised because Pleiades has the West mismanagement of groups, worst mismanagement of groups ever. No, for real. I actually am not surprised. I actually thought Newest was going to disband a lot earlier than they did. So I'm surprised they lasted as long as they did. Luna Speak says, I love Luna V Lives. Those girls are hilarious. I want to look up a little funny compilation of Luna. Excuse me. Albie said, did you hear what G Friend said about their disbandment today? No, what happened? Kelly says, ATs must be doing something right with all these big companies copying them. Yup. Anna says, that Lily girl can sing. I haven't heard her sing, but I believe it. And she says, Lily M from K-pop Star. She was a trainee for 7 years. Maria says, yes, they have talent, but that song, that song that they got, yeah, that song was terrible. Like, I personally didn't enjoy it. I couldn't follow it, so I don't remember it. My sister remembers one part that she really likes of it. I don't know. It sounds like they were saying like pull up or something. I don't know. That. Let's see. I think you should do a reading on RBW. What's that? Olive, you supposed to be telling me about what happened to G Friend. Unless you sent me something. Hold on. Okay. Basically, they were fired. They knew last year that they were not going to renew all of them, so it wasn't their decision. They were kicked out. So they saying that High bagged them and then was like, "Now this ain't working. We gonna let y'all go." That's what happened. Then why did Hyde go get him? Like what happened? They merged with another company that had them and then just let them go. Have I done a 2022 prediction reading? Yes. Oh wow. So it's the same company that Mama moves in? But Hyde, okay. Maria says, but the last comeback, Mago, was so good and they did well with that song. But number one, Hyde doesn't like girl groups. They don't like girls. They don't deal with women. Number two, that big old scandal. After that big old scandal came out, and then with the them doing the whole uh y'all know that whole thing. I think Hyde was definitely like, see, this is why we don't mess with girl groups. Y'all got to go. Yeah, I think they did just want 17. Mm, that's crazy. I wonder what they will do the same with Promise Nine. Well, I mean, if they just disbanded, there has to be more to it because if there's more groups, like if y'all saying Mamamoo and Promise Nine are under there, but they just disbanded G Friend, while those two groups are still kind of out there doing their thing, something. There was something wrong. Hey, Mary B. Yeah, I think that there's more to it then. If they still have several girl groups under there, and if the no Mama moves under RBW. Okay, RBW is a company. Okay. Gotcha now. All right. Yeah, if they still do have other girl groups under there, besides the one that they're debuting, then there was probably something, going on with G Friend that they didn't want no parts of. But I don't know. I would probably have to do a reading and see, okay, well, why did Hive decide to really let G Friend go? Actually, let me write that down. Oh, sorry, hold on 1 second. Drop the G Friend. Okay. Okay, G Friend was the only group under Source Music, and they were supposed to have a new one debuting soon. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they did that to G Friend, but like I said, after the scandal, I'm like, okay, it's kind of understandable. The baddie says, with so many new girl groups out now, I'm looking forward to seeing who will be the next big group. Hi, Hope X. Kayla says, yeah, the disbandment was so sudden and seemingly out of nowhere. They were getting to their peak, then then boom, unemployment. It just took I just took like a 5 hour nap. You did, girl? You should, girl. It's what time is it? At least over this way, it's like what, 9 o'clock, 9:30. Girl, you might as well just stay asleep. Um, let's see. Babe says, I think Hive girl groups that will debut will really be given international, be even international. Will be really big even internationally, Lord, possibly. I'm just gonna stop attempting because girl, I am not in the right position to read all of these. Hold on. Y'all know I got terrible eyesight. Okay, Stacy's so good. Okay, Stacy, I was hearing Stacy like just was it Stacy? I think Stacy just won an award. Was it Stacy? Just won something on like MC Countdown on one of them. I don't know. Was it Stacy? One of them girls just won something. One of them girl groups just won something. But I keep saying this, and I haven't gotten into fully into them yet. But I'm still trying to finish. I'm getting into Dreamcatcher. Like I'm already into them. I'm already into Dreamcatcher, but like getting to be able to know every single one of the members' names, like. And then I was introduced to Pixie, and so now I have to really get into Pixie. I haven't even watched their music videos yet. I've like seen like one and a half of them, but I'm going to like probably when I get off, I'm going to like go through all of Pixie's videos and performances because they're like they're giving me like performance wise, not to relate everything to ATs, but like they're giving me what I've wanted. Like it's only a handful of girl groups that really give and Pixie, like I mean, they give what I want, and what I mean, only a handful of girl groups I give. I mean, like personally, what I'm interested in, and I kind of like seeing girls kind of do like more of darker, um, cooler, emo-y kind of, or just like not afraid to do weird themes, which is what drew me to Dreamcatcher, because they're like, they're ghosts and goblins and all they can do all of this stuff. And then Pixie's over there, doing some exorcism behind dance moves. And I'm like, I'm here for that. I'm here for that. Give me the girls who aren't afraid to like look crazy on stage, who's willing to, twist up their face and do all that. I like that. I like them girl groups who step out of the box. So those two in particular have my eye. Let's see. Alibi said just got their first music win. Good for them. The baddie said, I love Stacy. Have you heard Young Love? No, I haven't heard Young Love. I'll put it on my list to watch. Kelper confused me. I gotta look at Kelper too. Kelper has Kai's sister, right? Hyun and Kai's sister. Yeah, I think it's Bahi. Yeah. Let me. Young Love. And then Kelper. Purple Kiss is good. That's a girl group? Okay. I remember hearing Purple Kiss. Kelper's song Mask. Is that Mask? I'm gonna check out these groups. I'm gonna check them out. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and check these girl groups out. But Woo Ah, that's an actual group name. Woo Ah. I've been hearing a lot about Billy, but I hate the name. So sometimes, like if I don't like a group name, it will delay me ever checking a group out. But I'm gonna listen to y'all suggestions. Um, for the group Billy, is there a song that you want me to try listening to? Like you would recommend? They would say, yeah, the Bad Girl by Woo Ah is really good. Okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, I wrote those down. I'm gonna listen to them and hopefully like I'll have a review or something. I'll be able to talk to y'all about what I felt about the groups next week. So do something like that. But unfortunately, I'm going to be ending the live. I know it was a little short live, but I still got stuff I got to do. So I can't stay on too long. And I can't run my voice much longer. I've heard a lot of good things about Billy, but I haven't gotten around to listening to them. Harley Quinn says, flipping a coin. Flip a Coin by Billy is so good. Okay. Flip a coin. Are you a fan of Treasure? I stopped supporting them. Sing their Scandal. No, I don't know. I don't know anything about Treasure. I do know one thing is I don't. I let me know about the Scandal. Yeah. As Killer said, what is a scandal? Let me see. Mm. I'm looking up there what scandals pop up. Um uh on his birth. Okay. Something about Haruto and Hyunsik Suk. Um let's see. On his birthday, he posted on his private Instagram, which only his friends are on it. He posted a middle finger towards the 12 members as a joke and said, "It's my birthday and you're watching Blackpink Sunday Nim." Obviously, Haruto was just joking towards the members, but that post was found by Sasangs somehow and exposed him. I think it says, I think this one is one of the reasons Blinks don't like Treasure. That's not a big deal to me. Let's see. Hyun Suk's scandal was that he watched a lyric video about uh he watched a lyric video with bad words in it when he was 14. Okay. Let's see. Is that really it? Like is that really it? Okay, someone said I mainly know Asahi from Treasure. That's it. The baddie said YG made them wear other people's cultural clothing as punishment. Kayla said I know Homeboy was wearing braids in one music video, but that's about it. Albie said what? As punishment. Kayla says as punishment, YG is tripping. The baddie said it didn't really blow up. Unfortunately, YG just cut it out and moved on. Olive B said, honestly, I know nothing about Treasure. Kella said that one about Haruto was just petty was. Harley Quinn said everything is going wrong with Treasure. They're just not interesting. Olive B says, but Blinks don't really like anyone. So Samara says, I don't like Treasure because they second comeback had braids. Okay, so I saw as punishment. How do we know it was a punishment issue? Like where like when this happened, was it like explicitly stated that there it was like for punishment? The chat is still. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. Um okay. But yeah, I don't know anything about Treasure. I don't plan on getting into Treasure. I'm not against getting into many groups. But I don't really have they're not on my radar. This is Kella says, I think people are starting to lose interest in Treasure after their long hiatus. They weren't really doing anything, and people got bored and moved on. I I'm guessing Treasure was big. I don't really, like I said, I don't know much about Treasure, So I don't know if they're big, if they're a small group, if they've been around for a while. I think they were around for a while, maybe, because I do remember specifically when AATs debuted, and I remember seeing their commercials. Every time I clicked on a video, it was an AATs commercial. I thought that group was Treasure. And I always avoided it for some reason. I was like, I don't want to watch it. That's Treasure. I don't want to watch it. That's Treasure. I don't want to watch it. And then it turns out like it's ATs, and I just eventually watched it. But, um, it says Itchy says, "Are you Itchy?" She says, "Are you ready for the Stray Kids comeback?" I think they just dropped something. Autism, something. I'll probably watch it in a few more days. But yeah, I'll probably watch in a few more days. I'm not overly interested this time around. I don't know. Like I was into Stray Kids for a good minute, and then it kind of died down. I'm like, okay, but I do want to see Chen Ben because that is definitely my bias in Stray Kids. So I'm gonna check it out eventually. Eventually, um, NCT Dream is coming back soon. I again, I don't even listen to NCT Dream. Um, so, but I'm glad they're coming back. Y'all have something to listen to. Maria says they wear African and Latin, etc. clothes. Like every single one of them were wearing. Oh wow, that's wild. I'll be said. I did hear that YG was approaching YouTube reactors about reacting to their latest music video. Oh wow. Oh well, people are saying they seen YG doing that. My thing is, y'all always want these reactors to react to the video, and then y'all block it. Like I've always said, I don't understand how y'all did not learn from losing my voice even more. I gotta get off. My voice is going away. Empress says, I think fans don't realize that idols are people too, and if a member is joking amongst their friends about not receiving an attention for their birthday in favor of a rival group, that's not drama, it's banter. Exactly. But my voice is like really cutting off right now, y'all. So I'd love to stay longer and get all the tea on what's going on with Treasure and everyone, but I'm gonna have to clock out. So I'll see y'all again next time in the Lion's Den. I love y'all. I promise I'm gonna post more videos. I'm gonna try if I can to record as many videos. You may hear my sister have to voice over some of my readings. I don't know, but I will see y'all next time again in the Lion's Den. Check out my Patreon. There's still videos over there that are not released on here. So, yeah.